Hi everyone, I hope you're hungry because you're watching the Smamich Variety channel. In today's episode, we will be cooking my second favorite recipe for burgers. I'm doing a big party on... Wait, why did I... Okay, so the first step is to wash your hands and just take some soap. This is the most important step. If you do not wash your hands when you cook with meat, it gets all gross. And no one wants to eat the burgers because, oh, your hands, oh, they feel grimy and gross, oh, God, what? And yeah. Okay. Grab them off, paper towel. Okay. The next step is to wash any fruits and vegetables that are going to be going into this meal. Now, this meal doesn't have any fruits and vegetables, but it does have meat. So you just rinse off the meat, make sure that it's okay, and there we go. Okay, so now that we've got our meat rinsed off, we can start bringing in the other ingredients. Okay, so we'll need flour. This is the only burger recipe that I have that uses flour, because flour sucks when it comes to burgers. Makes them taste weird. Unless you're grilling them, then it kind of gives this weird thing. We'll need barbecue, juice, salt, a bowl, preferably one with a handle because it makes it easier later. These things, for some reason, those are always in cooking videos. Some sriracha pepper, some actual pepper, chili powder, and we will need just a touch of cumin. Okay, so now that we've got these, we need to take our freshly rinsed beef out of its bag. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's 5 pounds of meat. And now you take your stabby, open it up, and that's loud, and just like that. Don't worry. Remember, clean the counter like you clean your hands, otherwise you won't be able to grab the meat that falls on the counter. And if the counter's gross, then that's gross. Now you gotta open up the meat like that, wash your hands again, be right back. So over the camera cord. So, always wash your hands after touching meat. Whoa. Okay, so next up, I want to put in a dash of salt, probably about a tablespoon, and I need to wash my hands again. So actually, we'll probably need about twice as much as that, and 3 tablespoons, which is apparently twice as much as 1 tablespoon. Put in a couple shakes of sriracha pepper. I think I pronounced that right, and couple of actual, well, regular pepper, black pepper, that's what it's called, but, you know, who cares. Next up is the barbecue sauce. I usually put in probably about a 1/4 cup. There we go. And we'll need about that much chili powder. I'd say like 7 shakes is fine. Next up is the flour. Always use a spoon for the flour, because if you don't use a spoon for the flour, put in too much flour and then it's all gross and slimy. Now this is the grossest part of making burgers. You gotta get your hands in there and just kind of, oh god, it sounds so weird, kind of mix it up. This is why you have to wash your hands beforehand, because if you do not, then it just is not good. That's why you need to clean the counter beforehand. And yeah, then time lapse, maybe. And once you're done kneading the dough, you have your very first burger patty. Now we need to go make 12 more. Okay. Several hours later. Now that we have 12 burgers, which is 5 pounds, we need the burger press. Now, what I do for the burger press is take that cup measure you used earlier, which is 1/4 cup, scoop it out. We're making 1/4 cup patties because it's going to be a party and there's going to be lots of people, and you never want a shortage of food at a party. So you take your burger press. If you don't have a burger press, you can always use, like, I don't know, your hands, roll it up into a ball and smush it. I did that for a while. Never worked right, but anyways, burgers. Okay, so you're gonna toss that 1/4 cup burger. You're gonna smack your camera apparently as you grab 1/3 cup camera. Yeah, the 1/3 cup camera measure, because we're measuring cameras now. Just scoop up that bit of camera into a ball like that. Make sure it's 1/3 of a cup, because it's not. And push it in. And you'll want to untwist it. And this is the test patty, so you just gotta keep going until it's nice and smushy, like that. Now these are going to be some thin patties, because you gotta spread them out so everybody can have a burger patty. And look at that. Now, once you do that, you will need to get your baking pan and lather it down with a sheet of wax paper. And then you put it in right. Otherwise, it's gonna stick to the thing underneath it, just like that. And then lather, rinse, repeat until you have all your patties. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to go on the burger. It adjusted, damn it, I forgot to tighten it. Always tighten your burger press after you figure out the right size. Otherwise, it will shrink your patties. There we go. That's about the right size. Shwoink, shwoink. And time lapse. Hello, princess. My parents left, well, not parents, my father and my sister left to get groceries for the party tomorrow. And this is what happens every time my sister leaves the house. She is very sad. Yes, you are? Oh, so sad. Oh, so sad. I cannot pet you. My hands, they're covered in meat. If you touch your phone and your hands are covered in meat, please be sure to disinfect your phone with rubbing alcohol or something like that afterwards, because then you'll just be spreading raw meat everywhere, and that is not healthy. Okay, so a lot of the flavor of the burger actually comes from what you're cooking it on. So, like, if you're cooking it stovetop, it comes from the pan you use, which preferably is cast iron, so that it actually gets more flavor in there. But if you're cooking it on a regular pan, you'll want to use salt and pepper on it right before you cook it. Like, just, braise it with, not braise, season it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and it'll keep it from being less bland. Now, the thing about cooking it on the grill, which I'm going to be doing with these, is that apparently it sticks to the patty maker more. That's actually the flour that's doing that. The thing with cooking it on the grill is that it gets the flavor from the coals. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I need to fold this over anyway. Okay. And you know what? Okay. As I was saying, it gets the flavor from the coals, and because of that, I like to put a nice layer of just wood underneath the coals. I'm going to be trying that. I actually haven't done a full layer. I did a test run, and it worked pretty well. But, it gets the flavor from that, so you don't want to go too heavy on the seasonings of the actual burger. I actually used to do that a lot, and it never came out quite right, because it would always taste too much, and I ended up not doing that. So yeah, that's how this recipe came about. And don't worry, there's just enough in this for these burgers. I'm going to be tossing that once I'm done, so yeah. Either that or taking the wax out and disinfecting it. Either way.
What is going to be later?
Okay. So, now that you got all the patties made, you just kind of splunk. Don't want to morph them too much, but you want to make sure that they'll stay nice and cozy. And then I'm going to put these in the freezer. So I'm going to quick step over the camera. Okay. Wash my hands again. Because washing your hands is very important when it comes to cooking. Never, never not wash your hand. Wait, no. Never not wash your hands. Don't listen to the first thing that I said, because the first thing that I said is dumb and will get death induced in everyone. Okay. Take your tower. Borges. And find a place in the freezer for them that's even and won't cause them to die. Yikes. Okay, there we go. Yes, it's peppermint ice cream, and yes, it is good. Actually, peppermint ice cream sucks. I don't like it. It's... Fuck. burgers are in the freezer, we wait until the day we gotta grill them. You see this beautiful disaster of a kitchen? This is not how you finish cooking. Next and second most important step, the most important step is to wash your hands and your surface, is to take care of everything. Never leave a counter dirty. You leave a counter dirty, you're a dirty person. I know, because I used to leave the counter dirty, and then I got chewed out for it, and I was like, you know what, screw it, counter does not need to be dirty. Take your no-name brand spritzer. Blech. And there. That is how you make burgers. Okay. I don't know how to end this video. Fuck.